Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. What is this video about? What's it about? Well, I'm back with this project. Remember this? I'm making a track in Live 12 using only Meld to do all the stuff, all the instruments. So you might remember I've done some drums and then I did some bass, couple of bass lines, then I did some chordy things. Today I'm going to try and do some melodies using only Meld in Live 12. Meld 12. Melv 12. So I was going to maybe play some of these melodies in on the keyboard. I'm not the best keyboard player in the world, but I'm confident enough to sort of find something that gives me a little bit of a tingle. Tingle? But I thought this time I would try some more of these generative tools. So let's have a listen to what we've got so far. This is what we've done so far. Let's have a quick recap. Let's go. Where's all my bits? I made the screen really big and now I can't see anything. Can't see my faders. Where are my damn faders? Oh, there we go. So let's just go through what we've got. So we've got this drum beat thing. At some point I'm going to make a crash cymbal. I've saved this to make a crash cymbal. I'm going to synthesize a crash cymbal in Meld. It's going to be awesome. And we got this bowed bass thing. I got this acid bass, which can either be a counterpoint to this other bass, or they can both play at the same time. And I got these strings, which are synthwave as fuck. And that was done using the generative things. And then I've got these other chords. It was using the bells, but I changed it to the saw because I thought the bells were not good enough. All right, so let's bring in a new Meld and see what we can come up with. See what we can come up with for something melodic. So I'm going to make a new clip. And I'm going to turn scale on. And I'm going to use this seed thing. So this will kind of just plant some notes in according to some of these settings, such as the low note, the high note, the maximum, or, well, the shortest duration and the longest duration, the lowest velocity and the highest velocity, how many voices and how dense it is. So I'll start with what, it's already done it. When you have this button on, it just does it whenever you change anything. So this is, let's just listen to this by itself and see what it's like. That is not good enough. I'm going to delete that, make a new clip. I'm going to tell this clip I want to be 4 bars long. And one thing that's important is that these, at least this is what I've deduced, is that these generators plant things in the sequencer based on the grid that you're at. So I'm currently at 16th note. So if I was to sort of plant stuff in, it's kind of planting some on a 16th note, which I don't really want. I'm going to undo. I'm not going to undo that. I'll undo it here. And I'm going to change the grid to 1/8. Now, when I generate things here, it's going to do it in 8th notes. At least I think so. Let's have a listen to this. Okay. That's not bad. There's some space. The thing is, with melodies, you need a little bit of space. You need some phrasing. You need some breath. Time to take a breath. Otherwise, it's just na 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 rather than ma. And that's how you make music. All right, I kind of like that, but it's not really good enough right now. So I'm just actually just gonna go to this one here. I was quite charmed by its sense of phrasing. Let's go to this clip. I'm And let's fold the scale. And so I've told it to go somewhere around C3 to C5. Let's see what it does. Let's hear it with the drums. Okay. Okay. So I think if I press this button, it's going to do a new sequence. Okay. Let's hear it with the bass. No. Try something else. Oh, this is interesting. It changed those settings. Okay, no, I actually want something like this. Yeah, maybe. Let's try this. Okay. I quite like this. I haven't been that excited with some of these results so far in this video, but I really like this idea. This is probably one of the ones that I feel the most interested in, sort of having spent the least amount of time with. This one gives me sort of the results that I would expect. I'll be honest, I'm finding some of these a little cryptic. There's quite a few many options with names that I don't understand because I'm an idiot. But this kind of just makes sense. You're planting little seeds of notes between this pitch, between this duration and this velocity, and how dense. So if I increase the density, we'll get more sort of notes. But it does still sound a little bit kind of rather than, you know, it doesn't really have any sort of lickage. That's a guitar word, which is kind of like repetitive phrases that are kind of part of your stock, you know. And so like the arpeggiator has various types of styles: pinky up, pinky down. I think what another word is like a pedal tone. Converge and diverge, which I don't entirely understand, but when I hear them, I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Up, down. This is just sort of a bit kind of like anywhere, but within these parameters. So I think this is kind of like you've got to find something. Let's try something else. Maybe I got the note range too high. Let's come down to like, let's try C2 to D to sit to, let's go for F4. No, that's too low. Let's try G2. Ah, now that actually, this bit. So I'm starting to hear things now that Now that bit there, I actually kind of quite liked. Da ba 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 ba. I'm starting to hear things now. Ba 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 ba. But then maybe that's a song I've already heard. This is the curse of listening to music, is that you think of something and you go, oh, that's really good. And then you're like, oh, that's actually something I heard 20 years ago that my subconscious is reminding me. Yeah, I like da ba 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 ba. Na 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 na. Yeah, I think maybe that one could just be longer. I'm hearing something in my head. Okay, so it's sort of it's okay. Let's so we can of course apply these transformers or generators to groups of notes within the clip, not just the whole clip. So I'm going to see what happens if I kind of just select these and then try and hit this button. This button's very small. Come on, Ableton, look at all this space you got here. You could have put a big refresh or apply button or something. It would look really nice next to that generate button. All this space, tiny little button. Anyway, mustn't grumble. So I've applied now that transform or that generation to only these, well, this region of the clip. No. All right, let's try something on just these ones. Okay, that was all right. Not too sure about this. That top one is silly, right? Okay, I'm getting somewhere, but it's a start. Not sure about that. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that'll do. It sounds musical. I don't know if I'm particularly into it, but I can't use this entire video browsing generative melodies until I find something. I wouldn't necessarily choose to do this in my own work. I'm quite happy just playing stuff in, fiddling around until I find something and then kind of repeating it until it gets baked into my brain. But that'll do for now. What was this first one? So maybe we can sort of transform this with this connect thing. Oh. Okay, that's all right. Now let's try and find a nice sound. Let's see what we've got here. Well, then I've just made it instant IDM, haven't I? Really? But it sounds a lot like the strings. Whoa, what was that? Hello, big solo. Why is it doing that? Oh, I didn't know I had that feature. That's very nice. Yeah, it sounds all right. All right, let's listen to this other one. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get another meld and I'm going to actually use these as two melodies. I'm going to copy this one to here, change the color so it's the same. Call this melody 1 and this one melody 2. And maybe use those two different ideas on two different sounds. So let's listen to this one again. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, even if an idea doesn't really leap out at you, if you just let it go round a couple of times, you just start to accept it. You just start to go, yeah, it's musical and it kind of works. Let's just go with it rather than sort of keep kind of going in and going. That's interesting. Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's maybe bring the voices down. Let's try 3 voices. Oh, it's got a kind of clarinet. What's a synth clarinet? Not a clarinet. Well, it's something windy, reedy. Casio oboe. It's quite a good name for a band. Casio oboe. Good evening, we are Casio oboe. Okay, I'm starting to not like that second melody now, but maybe I can change that. No, it's that note. I can't. Oh, I want that to go low, but. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll duplicate that, and then put them back to where they were. This one definitely only a couple of voices. Well, this is quite interesting. So actually having 2 oscillators next, I mean, you can do this on lots of things, but it's just sort of clicked with me now that I could kind of have one oscillator be the kind of attack part of the sound, and then this one could be like a... So I've kind of got like a sharper, more harmonic attack on the sound, but then a softer release. I think I quite like melodies that are sort of plaintive and understated, not in your face, you know. Modest, perhaps is the word. Now this one's slightly overpowering. Let's filter it down a bit. All right, we're going to need to pan these a bit, I think. All right, let's hear it with everything and see if it's an absolute clusterfuck. I'm going to copy this. Ditch that, put that there, and listen to all of these at once. See what it's like. It's probably going to be awful, too much. Okay, so I think this is a good thing to do. This is a good exercise. Listen to all your ideas at once, and if it's like overwhelming, see that as a good thing, because then you've got opportunities to go in and sort of peel some of this stuff back, take some of these layers away, like an onion, like a musical onion, and then you can sort of try different combinations of all these ideas And that's the beginning of how you arrange it. I feel like I've said this before, but I'm just reminding myself so I can remember to do it in the future. So I think maybe what I might do is take a copy of these. So I'll call... Oh, I've made a copy here. Okay, so I'm going to rename it Melody 1. Oh, I called it Melody 2. Melody 1 and Melody 2. And then I'm going to take a copy, like I've done with my bass here. I'm going to pull the chants down on both of these. Can I do that from just the one? Maybe I can. Let's select all of them. Pull the chants down. Something like 50%. Let's hear them now together. Oh, it did not do it on that one. Why? Do I have to select them both there? Ah, maybe it's like that. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Okay, I'm going to rename this one mid chants so that when I use them in the arrangement later, I know that they are going to have a mid chants. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to feel quite good about this, maybe. Someone said, are you going to release this? Put it on the... I was like, really? Really? I mean, it's like... This isn't that good. It's... No, who releases songs from tutorial videos? Because essentially that's what I'm known for, isn't it? That's why everyone comes. They don't come here for my music. No one buys my music. They come here to look at my videos. So, you know, I'm the tutorial guy. When people write to me and tell me that they like me, they say, bro, your tutorials are so bro. The way you do the bro is so bro. Like, that's what people like. They don't want to buy my music. It's Bandcamp Friday, by the way. I'm suddenly really into this. I don't know why it's just occurred to me. I could have done this the whole time on Operator or something, but yeah, just the idea of having a soft release with a sharp attack on the... Yeah, anyway. I'd like to put a bit of detune on that, make it sound really Aphex Twin. Because everyone believes that it's micro tuning. I don't believe it one bit. I think it's just pitch modulation on the notes. But you believe what you like. Okay, let's use LFO2. Re-trigger on, rate really low, and then apply that to and let's do the same for oscillator 2. Cross modulation, here we go. Pitch modulation, let's go minus 0.5. Oh, damn it, there we go. Wow, that is way out of tune. What did I do here? Let's try minus 0.1. And here as well, 0.1. 0.3. Minus 0.3. Yeah. starting to feel quite good about this. Like maybe it could go somewhere after all this time. So I think I'll wrap it up there, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't know what I'll do for the next one. I will maybe do some percussion and sound effects. I want to make my crash cymbal. I must have crash cymbals, and I need to make some things that kind of go like lots of sophisticated sound design squirts. And then maybe in the same video, I'll either do the arrangement or that will be another video. This is turning into a bit of a mini-series. Okay, so I'm going to go and stick this on Patreon now. I hope you've liked that, and I hope you will join me for the future installment of Melv 12. Nice one. See you, bye.